Yo, señor.
Amantes del entretenimiento deportivo, bienvenidos a La Polémica,
¡Aprieta!
la novela de los hombres. Hoy tenemos un invitado especial. This is our first interview in English
Okay.
for a wrestler. And you are our first wrestler of WWE, a former Hall of Famer. This is the first time we interview a Hall of Famer. With us, Mark Henry.
The world's strongest man. Oh my God.
And it's not just for show, it's for go.
Yeah.
Okay. Mark, this is your second time in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Do you like this country?
I do. I like the people. I like the food.
The food?
Yeah, man. Like
What did you eat
chicharrón.
today?
Chicharrón. Chicharrón. God bless chicharrón.
What is the dessert? It's like
¿Cuál es el otro?
chocolate.
Chocolate?
It's like a chocolate pudding.
It's
The
chocolate.
beans. It's
Habichuela con dulce.
Habichuela con dulce.
Habichuela con dulce.
Sí.
Habichuela con dulce.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
We have the
That-
best.
it has no chocolate. That's no chocolate.
That's not
There's no
chocolate.
chocolate there.
It's only beans.
It's only the color.
It's bean, milk, and sugar.
Why does it taste like chocolate?
Because the Dominicans made it.
Oh my God, that's so good.
You already ate mango? Mango?
Mango.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe
Oh
tonight.
my God.
No, tomorrow morning is better.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. It's for breakfast?
Yeah, for breakfast.
Okay.
Ask for tres golpes.
Tres golpes.
Yeah.
Golpe is like hit.
Okay.
The
Tres
three
golpes.
hits. Mango with the three hits.
Golpes
It's
are,
a drink?
No, it's a food.
plantains, eggs, cheese, and salami.
Okay, yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
Maybe can we get some of that like when we leave here?
Maybe.
It's the best breakfast.
It's the best breakfast.
The best.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
You will remember Dominican Republic. Yeah.
All right.
And what do you think
And the
about
women here are really, really
women.
pretty.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Like I'm married, so I can't have them. But my eyes still work.
But but you can see. He's not jealous.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead
Yeah,
yet.
you did the, like the oh damn. Oh.
Yeah, like my neck is sore.
And what do you think about Dominican wrestling?
I think the wrestling is a lot like your traditional Southern wrestling. Like if you go to Memphis, Louisville, Kentucky, you go to Florida, you go to the southern part of Texas, the purpose of the wrestling is to entertain the people. Yeah. It's not so much the athletic event.
Okay.
You know, when you fly and flip and do all of that stuff. I love the fact that you tell stories and you make people hate you or you make people love you. Like that's the foundation of wrestling.
Here we had a big wrestler. He was Jack Veneno. I don't know.
Oh,
And he was for us. He was a hero.
Hulk Hogan, he beat Hulk. He was like the Hulk Hogan of the Southern Hemisphere, of the Caribbean, of everywhere. And I remember reading when I was a young wrestler, they told the history of him and Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
And him being the only person to beat Ric Flair as a champion.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
he did.
there's only one person that did that, and that was Jack. And he was handsome. You know, all the women, if you say his name, they go, ooh. Not me. You know, I had to have talent because I didn't look like him.
Mark, you talk about the you can tell a history as
Yeah.
wrestler. One history in particular was when you fake retirement
Oh man.
and you hit John Cena.
He hates John Cena, you know.
But I was right.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I told you.
I always I
John
mean,
Cena, I knew it was an act all along. I knew it.
What do you think about this heel turn?
I think it's incredible. I think that there's only two people that I thought they never would be bad. That's Ricky Steamboat
yeah.
Ricky Steamboat, yeah.
and John Cena.
Wow.
And John, you know, you hear him rap,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you know that the things that he rap about is not, I'm great, I like people, I think things are good. The things he rap about is, I beat you, I smash you, I kill you. I was right.
Yeah.
He too.
You knew.
Me too. Me too.
You knew.
I know. Yeah, of course.
Mark, before wrestling, you were powerlifter.
And weightlifter. And
Weightlifter.
strongman.
Weightlifter. The strongest man. How much were you hurt?
Only one time.
Only one time.
Olympic Games, 96 in Atlanta.
In wrestling, how much?
In wrestling, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow.
7 times.
And teeth,
How many?
8 times surgeries.
Wow.
8 times surgery. I got all of these teeth, elbow, bang, gone. Had to have zzz, zzz, had to drill them in. So like the amount of pain that there were things that I needed surgery and I didn't have the surgery. This knee, the reason I ended up having really long surgery is because I should have got surgery when it was a little thing.
Okay.
But I kept wrestling and I made it worse. And like right now, my 2 lowest discs are compressed
Wow.
like this. Like normally you have the space in between,
Yeah.
but they're like this. And they squeeze the nerves. So every now and then I take steps, or if I raise my knees up high, I feel like electricity, like, and then it'll go away.
We can say you're living in pain.
I live with pain right now, but I'm going to have surgery, so it's going to be fine.
I wanna ask you. You have 2 sons.
I have one son, one daughter.
One daughter. Okay.
My son,
Jacob.
Jacob. He's at University of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
He wrestled.
He's wrestling.
He's wrestling college,
College. Amateur wrestling.
amateur wrestling.
Amateur wrestling.
But now, football.
Now he's
He
playing
did
football.
2 sports in college.
Okay.
Very rare. Not many people can do it.
Future American.
American football.
American football.
And but all he wants to do is pro wrestling. He's only going to college because I forced him to.
When he finished the college, we will be wrestler.
He'll be a wrestler.
Okay.
That's his life dream.
Okay.
Since a little boy, I'm gonna be like you.
I'm waiting always the son of wrestlers, well wrestler too, because his dream comes true. I saw you, and when I'm a kid, when I'm a kid, and
When he was a kid.
and I grow, see you in TV, the Hall of Pain, the silverback,
The sexual chocolate.
the sexual
The sexual
I
chocolate.
probably was too young for sex.
No,
Yeah,
no. We saw it. We saw it. We saw it.
You and me, young.
The women are
And
not
all,
safe.
and all women.
You with China.
But you really like all women?
No. It's funny though. The old women, they like me. And I have people all the time, they come up.
That's a gimmick.
They like, oh, I see you like Mae Young. I'm 65. Mature. Okay, you're scaring me.
In Spanish, vieja el diablo, espérate.
Don't say nothing bad and make me look like a bad guy.
No, you're
Oh
not.
my God.
When you are a giant, everybody thinks you are always strong. But you know the story about David and Goliath.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks you are always Goliath. But you have your David moment.
No. See, the thing about me, as opposed to other big guys, is I think that big guys like picking on the little guy. Mostly. They like it. They feel, oh, I'm bigger than you. I can bully you. Me, I know it's like a man that hit a woman. I think you're weak.
Okay.
I think that there's something wrong with you.
Exactly.
So the men that pick on the smaller man, I feel the same way.
Okay.
So I'm the bully.
Yeah.
When I see that, then I get angry.
That's right.
And the dude that you see here, that you say, oh man, I love this guy, he cool. Listen, man, God didn't give me lightning to go from my fingers or laser beams that come from my eyes. But my superpower is when I is close to being like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
When I'm angry or when I'm focused, I'm stronger.
Yeah.
And it's dangerous. Like I've had fights and I've hurt people. I know what my hands can do. But I didn't want to be that guy because one, as a little kid, my mother knew. When I was 6, 7, 8, I was already strong like a man. And she said, if you're mean, they will kill you. They will shoot you. They will stab you in the back because they won't face you. Be a good man. Like, so I had good upbringing.
Okay.
And it made me feel like a hero. But I also learned to mind my own business. But if you enter my world, your hate, your anger, your disrespect, if it enter my place, like people will tell you stories about Mark Henry is not to be messed with. Like I've seen him do stuff. I will turn your car over on you.
Like
And
the
not
time.
now because my back. If I tried to grab the car, it's
Now this is all the time. This is all the time.
Yeah.
This is like when Vince McMahon play a joke about you in the ring. He say you fought and nobody
Yeah.
came. You mad.
I was real mad.
You really mad.
And first, everything in the studio, the air conditioners, I break, the light trussel, I jumped, kicked the door, broke the frame on the door, computer stuff, I smashed everything. And then I called, I went to look for her, but they laughing.
Yeah.
Got in the car, drove off. And I quit.
Oh, you quit that
Yeah,
time.
I quit. And my wife, they for what, I don't know how they got her number, but they called her and said, we want to apologize.
Yeah.
Like, Vince took it too far and he's very hurt and he wants to apologize. Would Mark come back? And I went back.
Yeah.
Because I wanted him to apologize.
Yeah.
Because even though I look like this, I still have feelings. And I'm a man and I got pride. I didn't feel like I looked bad and be sad for me, I look bad. No, I felt bad for the people.
Yeah.
Because they was excited to see me and I got to look in the crowd and see people go, and turn around and walk away, walk up the ramp with no match, with me angry.
Was very disrespectful.
It was not good for nobody. It was not good for
He
the
didn't
business.
apologize?
Yeah.
What's that? He apologized.
Yes, he apologized. Okay.
And then he said, "Can I show you something?" And I'm like, "Oh, God, what now?" I said, "You playing with me?" He said, "No." He said, I want to show you something because it's the only time in my life that I was ever truly afraid." He said, "I see people all the time, but I'm not afraid." And I said, "What is it?" And he said, "Hold on a second." He made a phone call, and on the Titantron truck, they have the feed of when I was in the ring angry. And he played it. He said, "Watch this." And it was me in the ring looking at Scott Armstrong, the referee. I said, "You have something to do with this?" And he said, "Mark, no." He said, "It wasn't me." He said, "I'm sorry." And I got out of the ring. And when I came around the post, it showed my face. And they freeze, "Stop."
That's what
And it was hate.
that's what I
It
want.
was evil. It was everything my mother told me not to be. And
Anger.
it was real
Evil,
anger.
really evil.
Dangerous anger. Where you kill somebody by accident, anger. And he said, "I want you to do this on TV." I said, "Man, you
My
stupid."
mother said, "Don't do that."
I said, "You crazy." I said, "Man, I'm never going to make myself angry like that because I will hurt somebody and I will regret it." And he said, "No, no, no." He said, "You can control it."
Yeah.
He said, "You can control it." He said, "I apologize for making you that, but look." He said, "Everybody will be afraid of that." He said,
That's what I want.
and then the Hall of Pain was
This day was both the Hall of Pain.
Yeah, that was me
I know it.
portraying my real anger. And there were times that before I went to the ring, I say, "I'm sorry. If I get out of hand, run."
I remember.
No, I'm serious. I say, if you look in my face and I look like this dude has lost his
away.
damn mind, just please run.
I can say this moment when you were mad was your prime because you were world heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Beat Randy Orton.
Yeah.
And you won the match clean. You don't look cheat. You don't cheat in this
I'm
match.
not a cheater.
Yeah.
I'm very loyal. For lack of a better, I'm a good man. I love people. God has blessed me to be a very smart guy. I did good with my money. Like, I'll never go broke. I help people. I raised $250,000 this past year to go to other people. I never will see the money. Never see it. I start working with All Caribbean Wrestling because I want to.
Yeah. They don't
I
pay
see-
you. They don't pay you.
Well, I mean, I get paid, but it's not a lot.
Okay.
It's not a lot. I want the company to grow.
Okay.
I want the
You want to help the
people-
company.
The people that work for All Caribbean Wrestling, I want them to go away from All Caribbean Wrestling and to be able to go to WWE and AEW. New Japan, they may want to open their own company. I want them to understand what it takes to do that. And the number one thing is how hard you work. The number two thing is connections. You got to have allies all over the place. And the third and the most important thing is to get loyal people
Yeah.
to work for you.
They're very important. You gotta love your people.
They have to be loyal. They have to trust you to do the right thing. And how many times have people screwed you over?
A lot of time.
Yeah.
A lot
A lot
of
of
times.
time. A lot of
All the life.
Me too.
A lot of times.
It's hard to trust.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's very hard. And when I tell people, look, just trust me. I win. I'm a winner. God made me a winner. Look at my history. Look at the people around me. I'm a magnet for people that are successful. Just watch me and it'll rub off. I know it will. My daughter is just turned 15. She did not want to do did not want to do wrestling because she's a girl. Okay. And she didn't want boys to look at her like that or this. And she would watch and she would go, I could beat her. I was like, that girl will kick your ass. You ain't never wrestled.
In Spanish, muchacha el diablo
I
lucha.
have two questions about it.
But she is better than Jacob.
What?
Okay.
She went to state this year.
She's better, but she would doing one.
A freshman. There was 166 girls in Texas that qualified to go to state. 0 freshmen. Except her.
Her.
Wow.
She came in 5th. She's only been training for 5 months. Next year, nobody will score on her. Okay. I guarantee you. I watch her train. Now she work out with the boys. You know why? Because her dad says so. You're not going to learn nothing from these girls. You dominate them.
Exactly.
Yeah. You have nothing to learn.
Go harder.
Yeah.
And now she work with boys and she do stuff with girls and they ow. You see? That's the difference. Like, I want you to maximize your potential. If I see you with potential, I don't even know people sometimes. I see people walking. I go, hey man, bro, come here. You ever thought about wrestling? See a girl do something. Excuse me, how old are you? First, you got to ask.
Yeah.
Because girls, sometimes 16, look 20.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't talk to people's kids.
No.
You know, so like Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bianca was 17. I see her at the CrossFit Nationals, and she's doing cartwheels, and she got a big fluffy tutu on, a giant Mickey Mouse bow in her hair, and she's lifting and doing good, but in between, she should be resting, focusing. No, she's doing cartwheels, backflip, woo, and lift something really heavy. And I said, you got to wrestle. You're a wrestler. Like, your spirit says this when what you're doing is beneath you. And you're never going to make money.
Okay.
Like money. She main event WrestleMania and makes $1 million.
Exactly.
Like when the people that I pick, everybody has been champion.
You have a good eye.
Okay.
I have the eye for
that's-
what needs to be done. That's why I tell people, trust me. I know what I'm doing.
That's my question. You discover Bianca Belair, Jay Cargill,
Baron Corbin,
Baron Corbin,
Bryan Danielson,
Brian Daniels.
Braun Strowman.
in the case for the women, what is the first thing you see that you say, okay, you can be a wrestler? And do you think this is the best moment for women in professional wrestling?
This is the best moment for women in the history of
The
wrestling.
history.
People are interested, movies coming out. Like, I guarantee you, Jade is going to be a big movie star
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah.
She's perfect.
She's very good.
She's got it.
She's perfect.
She's going to be the next Wonder Woman or Superwoman or some
Storm.
Let's start.
Don't,
Storm.
yeah, perfect. Like, she could do that. But Jade, I talked to her on the phone because she asked somebody, hey, do you know anybody that can help me get into wrestling? And the girl she called said, oh my God, Mark Henry. Like, you know who Mark Henry? She said, yeah, I watched him growing up, but is he work for the no, he just call him. She called me and tell me, look at my Instagram. So I look at her Instagram. I said, "Damn, wow, she looked beautiful." And instantly in my thought, too pretty.
Too pretty.
She's not gonna be able to handle what wrestling is. Wrestling is dirty. It's hard to do. You don't make a lot of money at first. Like, she's not gonna want to do that. And she was married to a Major League Baseball player
Oh,
that made $22 million a year.
she,
And I'm like,
she don't have problems.
when you rich, you don't grind like that.
Exactamente.
And she said, "No, I really want to do it." So I sent her to a guy that I knew would be hard and mean to her, like run her off. Like, and he called me the night after the training, and he said, "Where the hell you find this one?" Because I've sent 100 people to him. Pat McAfee went to him,
Okay.
and I said, "What do you mean?" I said, "She quit." And he said, "No." He said, "Mark, I hit her as hard as a man could hit a woman without going to jail. And she's asked me, is that all I got?"
Wow.
Yeah.
Eso es lo que tú tienes, Palomo.
And I said, "You're joking." He said, "Nah." He said, "I pulled her hair down hard and I hit her across her back and she fired up on me. That's all you got?" And I said, "No, she didn't." He said, "Yes, she did." He said, "She's going to make millions." That's what he said the first day.
The first day.
That's how I pick people. But Bryan Danielson is a great wrestler,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but he would have never got a chance if I didn't see him,
Wow.
because I lied to get him there. I said he was bigger,
Yeah.
and they said they were mad at me. "You waste our money. You send us this little bitty guy." I said, "You got to watch him." When I saw him, I thought he was bigger.
Yeah.
And when they turn the lights on him, the way he works, you seen Bryan
Bryan
Danielson.
Danielson, yeah.
He's a Hall of Fame.
Ariel Danielson.
Bro, he's going to the Hall of Fame the first day that he quit.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this dude is awesome. And for me to lose my title to him was the biggest honor that I ever had in wrestling.
Wow.
It was over Hall of Fame. Yeah.
That's it.
It was over my accomplishments. Like, to see somebody that I was able to pass the torch to, like, that was awesome, man. I know my son or my daughter would do the same.
Wow.
Mark, you are from
Oh, yeah.
Texas. What? Yeah, Texas. Why Texas produce so many wrestlers?
Okay. You have Shawn Michaels,
Shawn Michaels, Undertaker,
Steve Austin,
Stone
Undertaker,
Cold.
Jazz,
Yes.
the Von Erichs,
the Phonerics, yeah.
Ernie Ladd.
Yeah.
There's a ton.
Texas is the
San Pedro de Macorís.
Like, there's, I mean, wrestling is prevalent in Texas. Every city, every Saturday, somebody does wrestling.
in Texas.
In Texas.
Yeah.
Every Saturday.
Beaumont, Texas, Port Arthur, Texas, Lafayette, Louisiana is only 50 miles from Texas. Houston,
And Booker T,
Dallas.
the Booker T,
Booker T.
Yeah.
company.
Booker's in Houston. There's 2 other companies in Houston. Then you go to Dallas. They got VIP wrestling. They had SWE wrestling. They had, like, there's so many. And then you get north, like to the Panhandle. There's Texas. There's wrestling. Amarillo. Texas got like 15.
We can say Texas is the wrestling paradise.
It's the wrestling paradise.
Oh my God.
Like, and it's people want to do it because they see other people.
Yes.
You go to the gym.
For example,
Hey, what do you do? "Oh, I'm a wrestler." Wow. Man, you think you can help me get into wrestling?
yeah.
It's just,
Okay.
that's just the way it is.
Let's do it. Here we have San Pedro. San Pedro is the city. Well, everybody wants to be baseball player. Yeah, Sammy Sosa, Alfonso Soriano, like this, Robinson Cano. Texas is like San Pedro. Everybody wants to be a wrestler.
Yeah. And think about all the people that don't make it. They never make it to WWE. They never get on TV like All Caribbean Wrestling. They never make it to the big time, but they still love it.
Yeah.
And they still go every Saturday to some high school gym or some outside festival, and they wrestle for $50
Wow.
because they just love it. And
This is
wanna-
true passion.
It's a
Passion.
passion. It ain't
Passion.
about the money.
Wow. What do we have for today for Casa de Fuego?
Man, I'm very excited about being in Dominican Republic. I think that this is the first time of many times that All Caribbean Wrestling comes to this country because of how well we got treated and how well the reaction is going to be from the fans. Like the next time that we come, we'll need a bigger place. I promise you.
I hope.
After tonight,
We hope.
we will need a bigger place.
In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus, I'll take it.
God will. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, brother.
Señores, muchísimas gracias por disfrutar de este podcast La Polémica. Mark Henry, el hombre más fuerte del mundo. Y nosotros, La Polémica.
Aprieta.
Hasta la próxima.